EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, our holiday coverage kicks off with a good one here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions.
Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
They start the drive with Cook. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first two plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
From the 50, here's Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. On second down, Cook. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. And that one on the money to Claypool downfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
Here we go.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Smith. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Back to throw. Fields. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Cook. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. So here we go, a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. The Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. Santos' kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Now 2nd and 9. Another run for Gibbs here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. You look at this Bears defense. They find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
By Dominique Robinson. A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21. At the 39.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Now Gregory to throw. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Fields now to throw. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Second down and 4. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Down the right sideline. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Now Gregory. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Gregory will look to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
On first down, Gregory finds Gibbs on the check down. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they pull off the season sweep. 2nd and 10. Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Here is 3rd and 5. Fields changing the play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
his hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Pulled in at the 24. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Fields. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Smith. And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. Touchdown Bears! K.J. Hamler, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Gregory. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Fields going to change things up here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Back to the air, Fields on 2nd down. Touchdown! DJ Moore in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. A final shot before break. Gregory. His throw incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
At the 27-yard line.
Off play action. Gregory. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in... already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Fields going to move them around. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Fields. He's got the connection to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And quickly they get to the line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
It's 2nd and inches.
And now they'll shift things around. Here's Fields now on 2nd down. Complete. Smith has it. He's got room to roam. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Here we go.
They'll run with Cook. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Fields going to keep it running right. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
Following the fumble recovery, Gregory. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Gregory. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
To throw on third down, Gregory. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Second and 4 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Fields. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Here we go, son.
Cook. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Dalvin Cook, so good in the open field, but he's equally good down here near the goal line. He can find those seams and just push his way through. So he might get another chance or two to punch this one in.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are able to widen their advantage. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. Escapes the defender. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
on 3rd down, Gregory. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Lions.
On 1st and 10, Gregory. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And now an audible here into something else.
At the Bears' 43-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gregory. Complete. This is Mitchell. Touchdown, Detroit. James Mitchell, 43 yards. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Patterson now for the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. That one goes for 24 yards. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
They're going right back to Hamler. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now they're in the hurry up.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Fields changing the play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. And that one on the money to Claypool downfield. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28.
25 yards. First down, Bears.
To the air again, Fields. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Back to throw, Fields. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. Come on now, 3rd and 9. Here's Fields. That is caught, and he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, it's again to Cook, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Dalvin Cook, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Bears are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
By the Bears. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
Fields and the Bears now with a first and 10 at their own 42.
Right.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now 2nd and 3.
Hey, Ken, tonight.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 69 yards rushing now for Cook, and this is a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here.
Here we go.
Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Hey, Ken. Tonight.
On first down, Fields. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Now Gregory. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Gregory will look to throw it. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Gregory to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Dominic Robinson. A gain of 5 brings up second.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
At the 19-yard line.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Gregory. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. From 21 yards away. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be taken. And a loose football. Partner, pretty solid, convincing win here in this one. We did have some excitement down to the very end, though. This game ended on a rare onside kick, but they didn't recover it.
And they were in great shape anyway, but going ahead and recovering, finishing things off, being part of that good hands team, it's an honor, but you want to make sure you do actually recover the ball.
Well, I'm just glad that it gave us a little something there at the end, because this one was over beforehand.
You're right. You're exactly right. Down the stretch, last one. Yeah, that gives a little something to bounce out of here on.
So for the Bears, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Lions, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.